Hello! Welcome to Young Audiences of Louisiana, Baby Artsplay at Home. I'm Hal Pearson, Young Audiences teaching artist, and this is Ogden Museum Series 1, Workshop 2, Social Skills. For today's workshop, you don't need anything, but like last week, I encourage you to find something you can use to keep a steady beat. So this could be just anything you can find around the house, okay? A kabasa, a shekere, or a container of peppercorns. So something you can keep a steady beat on, and a piece of fabric. Ideally something yellow, but if you don't have something yellow, that's fine. Any piece of fabric will do. So I'll give you a moment to gather those items, and then we'll get started. Welcome back. Let's get started. While you were gone, I got out my guitar, and I'd like to start with a hello song. This is a repeat after me song. You can sing at home. You can make up your own words, repeat it over and over. It goes like this. I sing hello, I sing hello. How do you do? How do you do? Will you sing with me when I sing to you? Yep, you can sing that at home. I sing hello. How do you do? Will you sing with me when I sing to you? Now, a fun game is always to replace the words of a song with nonsense sounds. So, you could choose da da la la, or as our friend Mr. Sheep would say, ba 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 ba, ba 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 ba, ba 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 ba, ba 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 ba. Alright, now you can choose your own at home. Sing that melody with some nonsense sound, okay? I'll let you take it. 1 and 2 and 3. Alright. Thank you. So while I have the guitar out, I'd like to play one more song. This relates to this week's theme of social skills, and it's a song by the master Fred Rogers. If you don't know it, well, I'll sing it twice. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? You can sing along at home. It's a neighborly day for a beauty, would a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. While we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Alright, you want to sing that one more time with me at home? And here we go. Feel free to dance too. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? all say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Won't you be my neighbor? Lovely, thank you. Now that we've warmed up our voices, let's warm up our bodies with the song I learned from Mr. Kofi Dennis, master teaching artist. It starts with a steady beat on your knees, and it goes like this. Steady beat on my knees, steady beat on my knees, 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 knees. Those of you who tuned in last week will remember this one. And let's bring it down to our toes. Steady beat on my toes, steady beat on my toes, 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 toes. And you can bring it up to your belly. And I always love, with any song, especially this song, to change the pitch of your voice depending on where you're playing. So you could sing, steady beat on my belly, steady beat on my belly, 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 belly. Awesome. And keep moving it up to your shoulders. Always take the opportunity to stretch, shrug your shoulders to the beat. Steady beat on my shoulders, steady beat on my shoulders, 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 shoulders. Now moving up to your face, you can let your toddler choose where they want to keep the beat. So you can give them some options. Say, do you want to keep it here, or here, or here? Usually they'll choose the last one that you suggest. So I'll let you choose, or let your toddler choose, and I'll keep the steady beat going, okay? And here we go. La da da, da da da, da da da, da da da. Great. Now choose somewhere else on your face to keep the steady beat, gently. Ready? And here we go, let's sing. Steady beat on my, steady beat on my. Great. And you could obviously sing this song forever, so please keep singing it at home after this workshop. I like to end keeping the beat on my hands. Steady beat on my hands, steady beat on my hands, and clap, clap, clap your hands. Clap, clap, clap your hands. And then if you want, you can keep the beat on your shaker or whatever you have at home. Steady beat on my shaker, steady beat on my shaker. Shake, 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 and stop. Thank you. Moving on. Every week in this series, we'll focus on a different artwork from the Ogden Museum's collection. So we'll look at the artwork, and then I'll give you some questions, some prompts to talk about the artwork with your toddler at home. So let's look at this week's piece. This is an artwork from the Ogden Museum's permanent collection. Before I tell you the name of this piece, let's look at it together. And I'll give you some questions you can ask your toddler at home. What do we see? I see people. So let's count the people together. 1, 2. What are the people doing? We see 2 people having dinner together. And we think they might be a family. You can ask at home, do you eat with your family? And what else do we see? The person on the right side has white hair, so maybe she is the grandmother. Can you name some family members that you have in your house? That's a question for your toddler. And name some things that you like to do with your family. Maybe singing, playing, dancing. This artwork is called Grandmother's Dinner, and it was painted by Benny Andrews, who grew up with his mom and dad and his 9 brothers and sisters. How many people do you have in your family? Can you name them? Thank you for looking at that painting with me. Next, we're going to do a song that's going to need both your percussion instrument and your piece of fabric. This song is all about mimicry, so everything you do, your toddler is going to do too. So let's start with the steady beat again. And see if your toddler can keep a steady beat with you. And sing with me. Hey, hey, look at me. I'm shaking, can't you see? Hey, hey, look at me. I'm shaking, can't you see? See if they can keep that steady beat with you. And then with your fabric. Hey, hey, look at me. I'm waving, can't you see? Side to side. Up and down. Hey, hey, can't you look at me? I'm waving, can't you see? Up and down, up and down. And you can use some different words. How about twirling? Hey, hey, can't you see? I'm twirling, can't you? Hey, hey, look at me. I'm twirling, can't you see? Very nice. Hey, hey, look at me. I am hiding, can't you see? And peekaboo. Gotta have peekaboo. Hey, hey, look at me. I am hiding, can't you see? Alright, I'll let you try at home. Hey, hey, look at me. I am hiding, can't you see? Ah! You could try with emotions too. Hey, hey, look at me. I'm smiling, can't you see? Or frowning. Hey, hey, look at me. I am frowning, can't you see? Awesome. While we have our fabric out, and bonus points if you have yellow fabric, I'd like to sing a song for one of my best friends, Mr. Sun. Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind the tree. All these children are asking you, won't you come out so we can play with you? Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. While we're talking about the sun, let's sing a song about light. You can dance with your scarf or a piece of fabric, or you can keep a steady beat with your percussion instrument, or you can just sing along, because I'm sure you know it. It is a great song to make up your own verses too. Ready? 1 and 2 and 3. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. shine, let it shine, let it shine. Thank you. Mr. Sheep, you got any more songs for us? Ba 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 ba. Oh, that was beautiful. That means it's time to say goodbye. Ready? Now it's time to say goodbye, say goodbye, say goodbye. Now it's time to say goodbye, say goodbye, my friends. Mr. Sheep, ba 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 ba. Now it's time to wave goodbye, wave goodbye, wave goodbye. Now it's time to wave goodbye, wave goodbye, my friends. Bye-bye. Thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you this time next week.